All right, let's get started. Today, my best friend and I came up with a really fun activity. We took our girls and kids, and we just happened to have a cool truck in which we plan to go on a trip, have fun walking, and seeing the beautiful views that are outside our village. I think that this is just a great idea, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. I think that this is wonderful, and we'll definitely have a great time. After all, you're just a cool family and always do everything very cool. And now we're driving really cool in our cool truck that we took with us. And this is very good because I'm sure that we'll be able to come up with something to do. After all, there are so many interesting entertainments around our village. I'm so glad that we were able to all get together, and I'm sure that there will be a lot of interesting adventures that we'll go through together. What a cool truck we have! It disturbs a lot of people, and it is also very convenient to drive because it has very convenient controls, and I think that is so wonderful. What a wonderful weather today, and how cool that we can all enjoy this beautiful view together. Soon, we will get to the hotel with you, where we will stop to spend the night and also have a fun time.
Well, we arrived just at the hotel, and it's just wonderful because now is the perfect time to have fun here. Now we'll go to the administrator and talk to him about everything, and there we'll pay him so that we can spend the night in this hotel and also use absolutely all the functions that are available here. How good that we can do this. We've just come to this administrator. I've agreed on everything. Now I'll pay him a lot of money. He'll give us the keys to our rooms where we'll spend the night, and then I think it would be a very good idea to go to the canteen to eat. After all, we've been driving for a very long time. And to be honest, I'm very hungry now. We'll go to the canteen there, we'll pay a lot of money and have a very tasty meal. And I think that you're just a great idea. After all, we deserve it. I think that this is a really great idea because now we will go to the coolest chef in this hotel and order a lot of delicious food that we will eat together and have a great time. How good it is that we can do all this now. I will pay a lot of money to the chef, and he will give us different delicious food that they cook here. And it is wonderful. We will eat very tasty food with you now. We will eat something to gain strength. And then we will have fun with everything that is possible in this hotel and have a great time. I think that it is really wonderful and cool that we have such an opportunity because we are really cool and a great team, and I am sure that everything will work out with you. It is simply incredible. I hope that we can do everything as we planned. What delicious food is here! It is simply impossible to describe in words, because everything is really delicious here. And I would be ready to eat here just every day because it is simply incredibly delicious. Here it seems we have eaten together. So let's now find our rooms to look at them and understand if everything is fine with us.
I think that this is a really great idea. You and I had a very tasty meal and did all sorts of important things. And so now we are looking at our rooms very well. The main thing now will be to take everything necessary for development, because I suggest that we go to the pool right now, which is located in this cool motor, and it is also included in the price of the room. We will be able to go down and swim there as much as we want. It's just cool because it's so hot outside. And now we will be able to swim and cool off. I think that this is just wonderful. What a cool hotel this is, which has absolutely everything for its visitors to have a good time. And it's just great. I can't wait for you and me to get to this cool pool and swim in it. Finally, you and I came to this pool. It is simply incredibly huge. And there are many different cool trampolines. And also here, you can jump into the water from this cool trampoline. And I think that it is wonderful how cool it is now to swim in this pool. The water here is so cool that I immediately begin to feel much better because it is very hot outside. And this water really refreshes me. And I think that it is simply wonderful how well we are having our time. We are riding in a cool car. Now we have checked into this hotel and are swimming in this wonderful pool. I don't know what could be even better because we are really cool and have a great time. To be honest, this is one of the best vacations I have ever had. I think that it is really very cool. It is also cool to spend time with my family and with my best friend, but it seems to me that now it is best for us to go to our rooms and relax. After all, we spent a lot of energy today. We have almost reached our room, and it seems that we need to rest a little. And when we get ready, then I think it would be a good idea to eat. And honestly, I feel that we have already rested enough. So now, we will go to my friend. Hey, come on, get ready quickly. After all, we are now going to the dining room to eat again. This incredibly delicious food. And then I think we will think of what else we will do. Honestly, why I am very hungry. So I want to eat something as quickly as possible. How good that we are already in this dining room. Now, they will give us a lot of different delicious food again, which we will eat together. We will eat very well, and to be honest here, they cook incredibly deliciously here. The cooks really try to make the clients who come to this hotel happy with what we eat, and I think that it is just wonderful. Now, I have only strength and energy that I am ready for myself all this, but it seems to me a good idea would be to go to our truck and go, but it seems I remember that there is running out of gas there. Therefore, we will need to go to the gas station to buy as much gas as possible so that we can continue our journey. I saw a gas station not far from here, so now we are getting there to pay the seller, and he sold us a lot of gas to fill our big truck, and then we can continue our journey and have fun driving around this beautiful area and exploring new places. I think it's just wonderful, and I'm sure that everything will work out for us. After all, we are an incredibly cool team, and it's great that you and your families got together and are having such a fun time. Why haven't we almost run to this gas station? And now we'll go inside and buy everything we need. I think it's wonderful. It's just wonderful that everything is happening this way. We don't have any incidents, and our journey is simply unforgettable, and everything is going just fine. Well, we have already arrived and paid a lot of money to this gas station attendant, and now he will give us a lot of different gasoline. And I think that this is just wonderful, because the amount that he will give us now will be enough for our entire journey. And also, so that we can return to our village. And I think that this is just wonderful. So now we have absolutely everything that we need to continue our wonderful journey. So right now, you and I will run to our van. But I would also like to run into the store on the way, which will be nearby. They also sell different delicious food. I think we should take it on the road so that we have something to eat while we are driving to the next store. I think this is a really good idea. The same cool seller there. We paid him money, and he gave us everything we need. And also, she will already run to our van. Fill it up. Well, load everyone into our car and go. I am sure that everything else will not work out for us, because there is nothing complicated about this. And our journey is just perfect, and therefore everything is working out perfectly, and nothing bad happens to us. And I think that this is just wonderful, how it's great that we are all such best friends and such a great team. And this trip will be unforgettable. I am sure that we will want to repeat it, and we will do everything exactly the same. And I think that it is just wonderful. We started having some minor problems, but now everything will definitely be fine. Because now we will put you in the back, and we will sit in the driver's seat, and we will be able to offer our trip. And I think that it is wonderful how cool that everything is here. As if it turns out that I already want to go on a picnic as soon as possible and take a lot of beautiful photos to capture this moment that will fly by so quickly. Here, we finally arrived at this wonderful meadow, and it is simply incredibly beautiful here. There are such cool views that we simply have to take a lot of beautiful photos. But first, We will also need to spread out a carpet on which we will rest. And now we need to get down to taking as many photos as possible as quickly as possible, because there are simply incredibly beautiful views here, a very beautiful mountain, and a lot of interesting things. And it seems that we are getting just great photos here. We all know how to take great photos, and we really have a very cool camera. And I think that this is wonderful because these moments remain in our lives for a long time, and we will always have a good time. I think that this is simply wonderful and very cool. How good that everything is turning out so great because we are one with you and we are having a great time on this vacation. And this is really very good. We took some great photos and now we can get ready and continue our journey because we still have a lot of places that we can even stop by. And I think that we can do all of this. And I have a good idea. I suggest going not far to a beautiful forest. And there we will spend the night and sit by the fire and tell all sorts of funny, scary stories. I think that it will be really a lot of fun. And it will be really cool. And we will all have fun together. How cool it is that we have such a truck that we can drive. So cool. I think that it is just wonderful. And it is good that we can do all of this.
We finally arrived at this forest, and it was already dark. So now we will do the most interesting thing. We will build our temporary tent, and we will also make a fire and put logs around it so that everyone can sit down and we can have fun telling different stories. It is so cool that we are all united by one goal. We are now collecting everything we need together with you, and it is cool. We will now build this tent, sit by the fire, sing a song, tell all sorts of interesting stories, and just have a good time. I think that this is just wonderful, and I am so glad that we can do all this together with you, because together we are one big family, and I think that this is wonderful because we work as one well-coordinated team, and everything is going great for us. The main thing is that no monsters appear here, but we have such a great trip that I think that we are not even afraid of any monsters.
We are having a great time with you, and I really like it all. We have told fun stories, and now I think we should build this carpet on which we will spend the night in this forest. And it will be cool. After all, we will all be together next to you, so you don't have to worry. Even if some monsters appear, we will defeat them, and we will be able to calmly offer our journey. How cool this journey is going for us. We were in a cool hotel, swam in a giant pool, went to fill up the car, saw different beautiful sheep, and much more. And now we are spending the night in the forest, telling all sorts of interesting stories and singing songs. I think it is just wonderful. And we are really having a great time together with the whole family. It is just an unforgettable experience, and I think it is very cool. Well, we had a lot of fun all this time. Spent the night in the forest, and it was really, really cool. And now you and I have to head to our van, and we will go to our village, because we have been outside our village for a very long time, and our journey is coming to an end. We did everything very well, had fun, relaxed, and did a lot of cool things. And I especially liked how we did nothing in the forest, and also told all sorts of stories and sang songs. It was really, really cool and unforgettable, but still we need to go back home because we still have a lot of other important things that we need to do. And we also need to check if everything is okay in our village, and the residents do not feel well because maybe someone wanted to attack them, and we did not have it in the village. And I think that this is really very important. But in any case, soon we will arrive in our village and see all our residents and finally spend the night in our house on similar beds. I think that this is just cool. But in any case, our trip was unforgettable and very fun. He did not have any advents and everything was fine. Nothing bad happened to us.
Here we are, back from our awesome trip. Everything was really cool. We had a great time because we were like one whole family, They had a lot of unforgettable moments and photos were left. And now we are going home to go to bed in our comfortable bed.